Hello and welcome to another News Bite edition of the Ganja Geezer. Today the Denver Post reported in a new poll that shows the Colorado Amendment 64 still has a, how would I call it, a tentative lead in the polls. For those of you not in the know, the Amendment 64 is the initiative to regulate marijuana like alcohol, which is on the November 6th ballot here in Colorado. The stats, or the actual stats of the poll, overall 51% of likely voters said they support the initiative and 40% were opposed. That's pretty significant. But you factor in a plus or minus 4% margin of error and 8% undecideds, this still makes it quite a horse race. And I don't know if you add those three numbers up, 51, 40, and 8, you don't get 100%. I really don't know where that little 1%, that pesky little 1% went. Across every income bracket and every group, except those 65 and older, more voters supported the measure than opposed it. But some of the demographic groups, they were still within the 4% margin of error, so I'm sure probably the 40 to 55 range, my range, is probably pretty tight. And a larger percentage of males supported it than females, and not surprisingly, voters below the age of 35 supported a whopping 61% versus 31% opposed. So getting out the younger voter is definitely a need for the initiative. Another thing that struck my attention, what makes this poll unique, is that it's the first independent poll to support over 50, that shows support over 50%. It's always been hovering around 48, 49% in these independent polls. How this poll was performed, it was an automated poll of 615 Coloradoans who were likely to vote this November, and was done between September 9th and September 12th. So this is fresh data. So in summary, the support numbers are holding solid despite Colorado Governor John Hickenlooper's statement last week coming out against Amendment 64. This came out right around the time this poll is going on, so maybe next week it might be different. But right now it looks like it's people are still holding on to their support, even though Mr. Hickenlooper's decided to give it the thumbs down. I'll be doing a more in-depth discussion about the initiative as we get closer to the November 6th date. Links for the article to the Amendment 64 site are included in the description down below, as well as the Denver Post article. If you found this vlog useful, interesting, or otherwise, please click the like button and or leave a comment. That's it for now. Goodbye, and vote yes on 64.